Hey guys, long time no see. We are gathered here today to talk about me. I'm doing a no-buy this year. I'm not going to be calling it a no-buy. I'm going to be calling it a gratitude year. Instead of buying more shit and accumulating more things that I don't need, I'm going to be really watching my spending and also getting rid of and minimizing the things that I already own. I've been really inspired by another YouTuber who's very new to YouTube. She just started her channel, I believe, and she's been talking a lot about her struggles with shopping and accumulating things. She also has other struggles that she's talked about, and they're very inspiring, just the way that she sees things, the way she can just, you know, call herself out on it or just see it instead of being in denial. I guess I admire that. So I want to document my journey as well. I'm going to be sharing this on this channel because I want to hold myself accountable. Also, I want to share the journey. I'm gonna clean up my house and show you guys how I'm decluttering some of my clothes, some of the items that I don't need. I actually want to minimize to about 50% of the things that we own. I just don't want to have all these things in my house weighing me down, or have all these I also don't want to have decision making fatigue. I want to own less things, have a more curated closet, be able to put outfits easier together with things that match each other, and not bring in more things that I absolutely don't need. I know that people do this their own way and everybody has all these rules that they follow. These are my rules. This is my way. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what works for me. So if this sounds absolutely ridiculous to you, sorry. Not sorry. So my rules of the no buy are going to be, I'm not going to buy really any new clothes, beauty products, skincare, jewelry, accessories, or shoes. I do have some exceptions because I am going to replace essential items if I finish them or lose them or damage them. I am going to replace essential things. This doesn't include anything like socks, underwear, toiletry, household items, candles. It's just for things that are more focused on me. Some more exceptions would be that I will be replacing a perfume if I finish it. I'm going to replace it with a different one because those are the things that make me happy, and I'm not going to let go of those things so I can continue to stay motivated instead of feeling defeated and deprived by not having the things that I desire. I'm going to count 10 samples, 10 perfume samples, as one perfume also, and then I'm also not going to let myself buy more than one perfume per month though. And it's only going to be perfumes that are already on my wish list, things that I've already been wanting. I also don't want to ever own more than 25 perfume totals, so that's definitely a rule. For skincare, I'm going to replace only after I finish all the items in the same category, and this is going to be after I declutter all the unwanted items. Gift cards I'm only going to use for the things that are already on my wish list, something that I want. I'm not going to go and look for something to want because I think that's going to put me in the same mindset that I've always end up at, which is searching for something to want, aspiring it, designing for it, figuring out how I can get it, then getting it, and then, you know, being wowed and impressed by it, loving it, and then being over it and starting the cycle all over again. I do have a Reformation credit that I got from ThredUp that I am going to use. I'm going to use up when their sale comes up, but only during their sale, and I think it's once per year, so that's probably going to be next year. I'm also going to get a birthday present to myself, for myself, but not really from me. It's for my husband because all the money I use is actually his. He just lets me get whatever I want. And right now I'm a stay-at-home wife. Stay-at-home mom? I don't know. I've never been one, so. I am going to also focus on decluttering about 50% of my possessions, like I already said, minimizing, organizing, and setting up simple I've already said that 3 times and I can't get it right. I'm also going to work on decluttering 50% of my possessions at least. I'm going to work on minimizing, organizing, and setting up simple systems that I can use that help me with my ADD, because I've really been struggling with that. If you guys want to see videos on that, let me know. I have all these hacks and things that I've been doing for my whole life to try to get by and seem normal. And some of those ways mean not trying to do things the way other people do them. I have to do what works for me. So let me know if you guys are interested. I have all these hacks of cooking, the way that I cook or clean or do almost everything. I also want to add that if any category becomes a hyper focus because of the ADD, becomes like something that I start obsessing over and wanting to buy too much of, then I am going to adjust these rules to include that item. Like if all of a sudden I get into candles and I want to be buying nothing but candles, then it's going to be added to this list as a no buy, because I don't want to buy anything obsessively or overdo it with anything. Just so I don't overdo anything, because I am about minimizing, and I don't want to spend that money that I'm saving from this no buy that I'm doing and spend it on something else that I wouldn't have been buying. The point is to learn and to, you know, save money and to minimize my belongings, so I just don't want to focus on something else. I will be adjusting the rules like as I need to, as I see fit. If things come up that I wasn't expecting to come up, I'm sure things will come up. The other thing that I was going to add is that the reward for doing well and not ordering things and not purchasing things that I don't need or from these categories is actually going to be a shopping spree next year on Cyber Weekend or Black Friday and Cyber Weekend. I already talked to my husband. I'm pretty sure he agreed. I don't know. But that is going to be my reward. I know it sounds super counterintuitive, and so as I was saying, I know that that sounds very counterintuitive. I'm actually hoping that I won't want the reward by then, that I'll be this changed, renewed person that's going to be like, I don't need a shopping spree, like I'm fine, I don't need things anymore. That's my thought process. But at the moment, I'm very shallow, and this is the only motivation that I can see actually motivating me, like saying, you know, if you don't shop for this whole year, you can go on a no-limit shopping spree, buy everything that you wanted for the year. That motivates me for now, so I'm gonna just stick with it. I don't care if that sounds shallow or dumb. I'm hoping that I'm going to see things in a new light, that I'm going to actually like detox my relationship with material things, and it's almost like a cleanse or a fasting from it. So I'm hoping that I will build a better relationship with things, that maybe in the future I can still go shopping, it for it not to be an excessive thing, for me not to overdo it, you know. So I will keep you guys in touch. I'm going to be doing like monthly updates of how the no buy is going, but I'm also going to be posting other content. I don't know if you guys are interested or not, of decluttering items, ADHD, and probably just like other things that I'm into currently. I'm into perfumes right now, and then I'll be into something else next week. So I've never really like known how to have a YouTube channel, because I don't know what kind of content to post, because I'm always having different interests, and they change. So like one week I'm learning how to find mushrooms in the forest, and I'm like looking into all the cool mushrooms, and then another week I'm like looking into all the cool perfumes that everybody's been into for this last year, and now I want all of those. And then another week I'm like, I'm into fashion now, and then I'm into minimalism, and then I'm into home decor, and I'm into vintage items. Anyways, I don't even know why I'm going on that tangent. But yeah, so what am I supposed to post about? Like ADHD? I always have ADHD, but sometimes I'm hyper focused on fixing it. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm hyper focused on just like living in it and enjoying it. Not really. I don't enjoy it. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. We'll stay in touch. I'll see you guys here. It already started this last week, so I'll be checking in maybe like at the end of this month, and then we'll go from there, and I'll check in at the end of the month, see what purchases I have made, and if I've been able to keep my rules, or what new things I'm going to be adding to the list. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See you soon.